Shut the gates. We're back. Round 4. Next game on the Friday night, we have the Melbourne Storm taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs down at Amy Park in Melbourne. Toby, what do you think about this one?
I am going to tip the Storm.
Yep.
Although, again, I feel kind of like they're like Brisbane in the sense that this new style, with the new rules implemented, I don't feel it suits their game. Normally, they're very like a slow, methodical team. But with what Canberra did to them with those back-to-back sets, played quick through the middle, you strip them on the outside, you'll score points against Melbourne. I don't think with their big forward pack as well, I'm not convinced with this new style, obviously, that they'll get puffed out really quickly. It's probably the worst thing that could ever happen to them. I don't think Cameron Smith's the best player in the game anymore also. The Bunnies, yeah, look, they were off against the Chooks.
They looked unfit.
They did. I thought Latrell played well.
I thought he played well as well. I know he's copping a lot of hate, but I thought he was solid.
Yeah. I thought Cameron Murray as well was good. I think Melbourne 1-12. I think it's going to be one of those 16-12 score lines.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a semi-final type feel.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'd agree. I'm going to go Melbourne 1-12. Melbourne weren't at their best last week by any stretch. And I think maybe, it took a week for Craig Bellamy to sort of sort out where he is with the game plan, what he needs to do. And I think, and South could really benefit though if Melbourne sort of going with the same sort of game plans they did last week. Canberra really took it to him, and Josh Hodgson really showed, how to play against Melbourne.
Yeah.
And Damien Cook's probably a quicker player than Hodgson as well. Maybe not up to the standard of him at the moment, but he is quicker.
So fast.
South, they could have James Roberts back, and I think they really need that speed out wide if he is back. Latrell, I thought he was solid, but overall, I think Melbourne's just going to be too good for them this week.
Yeah.
This week. But, we have seen upsets from last week. Melbourne's just, for me, the safer bet.
Yeah.
I went last week, I was wrong last week with the Raiders. But I don't think the Souths are not going as good as the Raiders this week.
No, but and Cody Walker out still.
Yeah.
That's a big out.
They really miss him.
He just adds so much punch to that attack. Latrell would probably benefit a lot more with him there. I know the outside backs on the left-hand side, which he controls, would benefit him there.
Yeah.
Melbourne, probably too much points.
Too many, Rick! Too many!
What do you think, though? Melbourne Storm, will they bounce back at home, or will the Rabbitohs, bounce back away? Let us know in the comments. Shut the gates.
That's about